Good morning, everybody. We're here for our CTV update for June the 5th, 2024, and it is a hot one. My type of weather, fantastic. Certainly, I'm so happy we're indoors because it is so hot. My camera wouldn't work in the hot weather, so we had to come indoors to do that. Guys, last week was the Canadian Open. And I know you had a nice little visitation down there. I'll start with, maybe you, Cam, you can start us off as to what your experience was like and what you guys did on that Thursday.
Yeah, it was a wonderful getaway. Nice to meet with Golf Canada. We had a great opportunity to see some of the behind-the-scenes operation, tournament office, the media center. So some good takeaways there, and especially in prep for our event this August. We were inside the range, and unbelievable to see the different SKUs of golf balls, and whether you're a Bridgestone player, Strixon, Pro V1, Pro V1X, they sort all of the range balls so you can pick up your ball of choice when you're practicing. So spectacular to see some of the operations. They've taken out a lot of trees, a huge renovation there. So even some tidbits on some of the little things that we can do in future years at Carleton. Yeah.
I guess they didn't have any top flight special balls there, did they?
I didn't see any magnets. Old school. No, not too many of those.
No, it was quite the experience. We spent the whole day there. We got there around 9 in the morning and left at 5 in the afternoon. So we once we got there, we were actually watching Rory play the 18th hole, which is his 9th hole of the day, and that was pretty special. So we show up, and the first golfer we see is Rory McIlroy hitting it down the fairway, and you talk about such a beautiful swing. So that's how we started the day. Then we had our tour with Golf Canada, kind of the behind-the-scenes tour. They were showing us again how the whole event's being operated. One cool little thing that I saw was even the caddies have their own lounge, and inside their lounge they had massage tables, they had a barber doing haircuts and all that. So all these things you don't even see on TV, they were showing us what was happening. And the golf course itself was so remarkable. It's such a beautiful course. They had a lot of rain earlier in the week, but that drained out really nicely, and just walking the course was such a treat.
Yeah. Speaking of caddies, that one gentleman got a real treat when he had to caddy for after Fluff went down. Had a nice opportunity to do that. What a chance of a lifetime to get inside the ropes and caddy for someone like that.
Yeah, and the father caddying for the winner. Just a neat week all around for the caddies.
And I hear we have some Canadians that qualified for the U.S. Open.
Yes, so we had not every year that Canada has a final qualifying site, and that was held at Cherry Hill. I happen to have some family down there, but it was neat to see their pictures of everyone watching. But the outcome, we had Adam Svensson, right, and Ashton McCullough, who's an amateur, actually qualify for the U.S. Open at Pinehurst. And some of the players from the Canadian Open in Hamilton had gone down to that site an hour down the road and tried to qualify. And so great to see a few Canadians beat a lot of those strong players, and we wish them the best of luck at Pinehurst.
That's very good. Tyler? We have some mid-amateur news. Folks, we have a big announcement to make about the mid-amateur.
Well, thanks, John. We do. The Mid-Am. Oh, that's right. We're hosting the Mid-Am this year. No, we're super excited. Everything's coming together really, really well for the Mid-Am. We just had an excellent meeting on Monday, kind of a finance meeting, putting everything together. So members, you might have noticed on our website right now, we have our support package link. Which we are, encouraging members, if they are willing to not only volunteer for the event, but also if they're looking to help support the event. We are taking donations and support funds to help increase the overall experience of the event. So if you are looking to sponsor or support, please go to our website, follow the links. Anything over $20, you can get a tax receipt back from Golf Canada. So we are now reaching out to the members, and there will be a more formal letter from our tournament chair going out asking members or letting members know how to support the event. So
yeah, one more thing, we have an exemption.
And, well, that's right. So that is the other big news is Carleton's been awarded a special sponsors or host club exemption for the event, and that has just been released as well. We are going to be taking the top qualifier from the intersectional qualifying, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, and award that person the special host club exemption. Now, there's criteria that needs to be met. They need to be 25 years or older, and they need to also be able to take that week off of work or school or whatnot to be able to play in it. But we are awarding the top qualifier who meets the requirements from our intersectional qualifier.
Okay, so if the top qualifier can't do it, I'm available. I will take the spot. I'll be the backup. No problem. I can get the whole week off. No problem. And that'd be wonderful.
And if you make it, I'll caddy for you.
Tyler. What do we got on sale today in the pro shop? Well, not a whole lot on sale, but it is so hot. Decided to do a little theme package for people to keep cool. Let's talk about some of these things. I was intrigued by this towel. Talk about the towel.
Yeah, well, with I think 37 degrees with the humidity today, we have cooling towels available in the golf shop. These are essential for any temperature over really 25, 26 degrees. You wet them, you wring them out, and then you place them on your neck while you're playing. It keeps you cool. It keeps your body temperature down. Certainly, we do not want to risk anyone overheating on the golf course. So cooling towels is essential. They're available in the golf shop. $25, best investment you can make.
Let's talk about these hats right now.
And
I could sponsored by Titleist.
that's right. These sun hats are great. We do have Titleist hats. We have Carleton logoed hats as well. Mm-hmm. This will keep the sun off your ears, off your neck, off your face. These are great. These are called the Aussie hats, and you'll see a lot of members wear them for this weather. Certainly encourage it. Any hot, sunny day, they're a lifesaver.
Okay, so I've got two of these, one here and one in Florida, and I can tell you they're washable, and they have holes in them, and they keep your head dry, cool. You're not sweating underneath these things. They are terrific for these hot weather days. I see a lot of people using these umbrellas as coolers as well.
Well, that's right. So this is the season not just for umbrellas for rain, but for sun as well. And again, our push carts are actually designed to hold these umbrellas. So if you're walking out on the golf course, we do have the special sun umbrellas that are UV protected. And they're great. So we have a good selection of those. We probably have about 30 or 40 of them in the pro shop. So we won't run out. Sun umbrellas are great. And then if it rains, then you still have an umbrella.
So we also have these water bottles that are spill proof.
Yep. It's a no-brainer. You always want to have your liquids with you. Water is always the best. You want to fill this up. Lots of water bottles available. We have our clear plastic ones. It has a nice little straw, so you don't have to worry about tipping it over and getting it spilt all over you. But yeah, definitely have a water bottle out here.
You know what I like about the spill-proof ones is that my cart, the water bottle has to go in at an angle, and because it's spill-proof, I don't lose anything. So
right,
that's a really good thing. Now, I wasn't going to talk about it, but we got to set this up. If you're looking for something for, that special man in your life in a couple of Sundays, we have a couple of things that you might be eyeing. I'm not suggesting anything, mind you.
Yeah, what's coming up? I can't think of it, but you're right though. Yeah, so in 2 weeks from now, Father's Day is here. So on the 16th of June. As a dad or as a guy in general, you want dads like dad likes electronics, right? And to go along with that, the other thing that every guy needs are certainly golf balls, and Shrixon is about to launch. They do it every year. They're launching their Father's Day promo starting Monday, June 10th. All Srixon golf balls, any make, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. So 2 dozen for the price of 1. So that's a great promotion for Srixon.
I know a lot of people play those balls and they just love them. So that they're going to sell out real quick. So get in there quick and get them because that's a really good deal. Well, a few weeks back, I had a chance to do an instructional video with Tyler. I gave him 5 different tasks, 5 things that we do wrong. And today, let's listen to Tyler talk about the thing that he saw, the second most common mistake. That's players not getting their hands ahead of the ball. Let's listen to it now. Okay, that was now it's our second fault, second most common fault you see. The first one was swinging over the top, and certainly a lot of us do that. Even a lot of us unconsciously do it. We don't think we are, but we swing a little too far. So what's the second one?
John, the second swing fault I see a lot of is improper hand position at impact. A lot of golfers swing the club too early. They're actually creating more loft, and their hands are behind the ball at impact.
Well, show us what you mean.
Yep. The other term we use here is called scooping. So you might have heard that term where people scoop at the ball. They're trying to add loft. They're trying to help the ball get up in the air. And what happens is, as they're swinging down, the club is losing all its angle. And at the time they're hitting the ball, their hands are back here. They're scooping at it, trying to get height. What we want to do is always try and feel like our hands are ahead of the ball. When we're swinging down, our hands should be leading the way.
Wow. Look how far ahead your hands are over the ball. That just seems, very, wow.
When you do that, you're going to be able to compress the ball so much more. You're going to be able to hit down on the ball, compress it, and the ball will actually take off even further. So when I compress the ball, it just takes off. So remember, hands are leading the way, ahead of the ball at impact. We don't want any scooping motion.
Tyler, that was an excellent video, and I think I have hands ahead of the ball, but I can tell when I hit it thin, I didn't have hands ahead of the ball that time. Is there a trick or something else you can give us to make sure our hands are leading the club head? Is there something that we can, a swing thought or cue or anything that you can think of?
Yeah, well, John, a lot of times when the hands stop moving, that means we're going to probably lift up to clear space. So as long as you keep your lower body moving through the shot, it will be a little easier to keep your hands going. So yeah.
And that's so important you get that compression because it feels so different. It feels like you're hitting nothing. Tyler, talk about the intersectional qualifiers.
Thanks, John. Yeah, that's right. That's coming up pretty soon. So we are doing registration right now for the men's and women's and junior intersectional teams. So June 15th, 22nd, and 23rd are the 3 qualifying dates. For all divisions, we're taking the best 2 out of 3 rounds to count Stableford points. And afterwards, we're going to be selecting our men's, our women's, and our junior intersectional team. So it's not too late to sign up. So if you're interested, put your name down. There's a $15 qualifying fee, and that goes back into the expenses for the hats and for the shirts. But yeah, we've already got quite a few signed up.
And not to mention that the top qualifier qualifies for the Mid-Am, gets an exemption. That's a pretty good deal. If you haven't signed up and you want to play in that would be great. This Sunday we have the Solheim Cup. We also, let's see, the next few days look a little rain, so hopefully we can get that in. I know there's a dentist tournament on Friday. The dentists have been here as long as I've been here. They've been here for well over 30 years, and just hope the weather's good.
Yeah, we're certainly keeping our fingers crossed for the rest of this week. I know tomorrow and Friday they're calling for some potential inclement weather. But this Sunday, we are pretty excited. It is the Women's Solheim Cup, which is Team Canada versus Team Europe. And we've just got the draw posted today, so we just got all the names in. 24-player field. There's going to be a little bit of a extra excitement, which I'm not going to say on the video, but the pros may or may not be getting involved this year. So there's going to be some fun excitement this weekend.
It's always fun to see the pros get involved. And the big event for Senior Men's League is happening as well. I assume sign-up's underway. Let's talk about the Senior Men's Ryder Cup.
Yeah, let's do a little shout out to Doug Woods and his senior men. So the Senior Men's League run their Ryder Cup every year. That's going to start on Monday, June 10th. So it's the Monday, the Friday, the following Monday, and the following Friday, finishing up on the 21st with head-to-head singles matches. And again, similar to the Women's Solheim Cup, the golf pros are going to be involved with the head-to-head single matches as well.
Are sign-ups complete for that, or is there? Yeah, sign-ups are complete. Okay. Well, we're done with you, Tyler. Now we're going to talk to you for a while. So.
You're wearing them out.
Yeah. So let's talk about the kitchen. Let's
Absolutely,
talk
yeah.
about the kitchen.
We have, with this hot weather, we're all going to burn, a few more calories than normal, right? So it's a great chance to get in and enjoy some of the offerings, recharge after your round. This week for our salad, which we will run right through into the weekend, is a very nice citrus berry salad, arugula, mixed greens, strawberries, grapefruit, and some nice feta cheese and a lemon dressing. Our pasta is a creamy garlic chicken farfalle, and that's with Alfredo sauce. We'll sell dozens of those tonight, I'm sure, at Men's League. It's always super popular. And the fish and chips, the pickerel is back, lemon pepper pickerel, and we've been doing really well. The members have been enjoying the added and variation on the fish and chips offered. So that will be running again right through into the weekend. And John, we also have another surprise.
It better be on Friday.
we're gonna have some chili this weekend.
All right,
It'll be
right.
served, tonight for sure. Some chili by the bowl or some chili nachos. And
Chili nachos,
Thanks.
what I need, man. I
thanks
need
for that request. And of course, we'll have a couple other items for additional entrees leading into the weekend.
So that's wonderful news, but I hear there's even better news for me anyway. Not so much today, but on those cooler days, what's going on at the halfway house?
We're upgrading our coffee machine, and yeah, it's been a few weeks longer than we expected, but we followed up with our supplier tirelessly, and as we speak, they're putting the final installation on new machine, so that will really come in handy for obviously when the fall season arrives, the cool mornings, and your coffee will be piping hot every time.
Oh, that's wonderful news. That's probably the best news I've heard in a long time because I miss my hot coffee on those cooler days. I noticed on the website, it's still there, talk a bit about the Legacy Pathway stones.
Yeah, so the Legacy Pathway, our etcher has returned to work. They closed for the off season, and they started etching a portion of our batch last month. So they should be ready, and they'll be laid over the next week or two. There'll be 2 batches of existing orders, and then for members that would still like to purchase another stone, we'll have exact dates, but you can do so. We'll have a short period of time where you can still add additional stones, and eventually this season we will seal the pathway.
And once it's sealed, that's pretty well it. We're not going to have any more stones sold. But my goodness, there's quite a few stones sold there already, so that's wonderful news. Well, gentlemen, that's a lot for today. Thank you all for joining us, and until next week, play well.